Hello, YouTube. My name is Bobby, and I just wanted to give my experience, I guess, using Prozac. So I got on Prozac about, I felt like a month ago already, um, and so I've been taking 20 milligrams just once every other day in the morning, and I've noticed a lot of big changes. At first, I had a lot of repetitive, like, just really weird thoughts that would kind of just keep me in a state of panic, like almost throughout the day. And if that wasn't worse, I could hardly really sleep during the day. Still really can't, but it's not as bad. It's gotten better. I was feeling really lifeless before I took the pill, and that's not being dramatic either. I don't know how to explain my state before the pill, but after, I start to feel like more alive, like more energetic, and although I still had a lot of repetitive thoughts, they're really kind of dim. It's more dim, and I think that's just naturally, it's more of a natural thing, because we all just naturally think. But it was really making me sick before I took the pill, and I would just get panic attacks like everywhere, like wherever I went, in my own home, just everywhere, and it's gone down. I mean, the symptoms have gone down a lot, and I don't get. I mean, I get a little anxiety, naturally, but it's manageable, and I think that's the key word. It's more manageable. This pill has helped me to identify what's really going on, and I think I just naturally just get anxious in crowded places, and I guess I never really stopped to think about it because your life is going and you have a lot of different things going on and whatnot, and it's just very hectic nowadays. And I think now I kind of feel like I am, if I try to take a nap, it doesn't work. I feel like that's a very wrong thing to do because I feel like my body's adjusting to the pill still. So if I even try to close my eyes, I won't fall asleep, and um, yeah, and I haven't had any symptoms at all. Like, I just naturally am an anxious person, and the pill, I think, has just made me feel more alive, and I don't know how to explain that. But for anyone who's had like generalized anxiety, panic attacks after panic attacks, anxiety, insomnia, and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean when I say that. It's like you feel like your brain has just been hijacked, if you have extreme anxiety and depression. And well, I mean, now I feel like I can make choices without having to think about, oh, am I going to get another panic attack or an anxiety attack or whatever. So, that's been my experience so far, and I've actually been a little bit more happier. And well, serotonin, right? And um, I don't know. There's nothing more that I can say. And me, I guess I just want to just kind of, because at first, I was very hesitant to take the pill, but I was really bad, and it took my dad, a lot of, he was just really on me about just, there's probably a missing link. You need to take a pill, if you're always getting like really panicky for no reason at all. And so, I then I just finally listened, and they started me on 20 milligrams, and has been working out. So if you're one of those people, if you're unsure about it, the first thing you ought to do, especially if you experience extreme anxiety and panic attacks and generalized anxiety and symptoms just related to anxiety or depression, it's really good to speak to the ones that you love. Make sure that you're constantly verbalizing what you're feeling, what you're thinking before the pill and when you're taking the pill, which is essential. And I have a portal, with my primary doctor. So at any time of the day, I can write to my doctor, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and they can tell me, well, you probably need to go down. Not that I had to, adjust my medications. It was well, actually, yeah, I thought I needed to adjust it, but I think that I wasn't used to a clear mind, and so I noticed the changes as I was taking the pills. So that's why I'm saying that it's good to be vocal about it, because as I was changing, as it was working, I was getting more panicky kind of, because I was like, wow, like this pill's actually working, you know. And like I've never had a clear mind. I was anxious yesterday, and all of a sudden my mind's just clear. You know how it's kind of scary, and you know I kind of got into a panic. But it takes time, and it's different for everybody. It's a different experience for everybody. So yeah, keeping just verbalizing what you're feeling, what you're thinking to your closest, you know, the ones that are help, you know, the ones you're living with, or it's your spouse, or your, you know, whoever it is, your significant other. Make sure you're keeping your mouth open to them, and make sure that you're telling your primary doctor or whoever prescribed it to you. And I think that you should be good. And so that's my experience taking Prozac, and I hope this helps. And I hope that whoever is watching this just know that, you know, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and just anything negative, you know, it passes. And you know, doesn't matter what it is, it passes. And so don't, if you're one of those people that are really suffering with anxiety and depression, especially anxiety and panic attacks, you know, from my own experience, this pill really can benefit you a lot, and you could really benefit from this pill. And I didn't think that I could, you know. It really did work. And you know, it's kind of brought me back to a state of content, you know, like just life just goes on kind of state of mind, you know. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope I didn't confuse too many of y'all. And appreciate, you know, whatever comments that you guys want to leave me. Like the video, share it, and have a blessed day, and thanks for watching.